today's video, we're going to be discussing some leaked information for Halo the MCC on PC and on Xbox One, and taking a look here at the flighting and development update over at Halo Waypoint. So stick around. Alright, now the following information is found over at the MCC Development and Flighting blog at halowaypoint.com. I will put the link in the description in case you guys are interested in going and following this, which I highly recommend you guys do. That being said, let's go ahead and take a look here at one of the announcements of announcements that's here on the page. Now, it says that just a few things that is going to be coming up in the next MCC development blog in the next couple of days is the Halo 3 Flight ODST Firefight, Halo Reach Audio, MCC Season 2, which means we will be getting a new season. At this point, though, should they really be called seasons since they don't currently fit the model that most games that have this type of unlocks and customization follow? That's another debate. We'll talk about that later maybe. But skins for visors, weapons, and vehicles, and this ties into the video that we're going to cover here pretty soon. Updated Halo 3 customization, Forge and File Share, main menu takeovers, which I'm assuming is maybe you being able to change the background and or maybe make your own, or maybe they'll give you the ability to choose from a preset amount of backgrounds that you can have. We'll find out pretty soon. And of course it says and more. Now with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look here at the video. And this is something that I found very interesting. I was not 100% sure if this was actually something that was legitimate, which was why I've waited so long before I've covered it. And the reason for this being is because if you look, you can see static around the visor here, right? Well, not only that, but you also get a little bit of the reflection back on the helmet, which to me maybe signified that this had been faked with somebody taking an editing tool and just painting over a certain spot on the screen or the helmet, having it highlighted, which was why in the back the static was caused and then the reflection also. But this looks like, especially with the latest update on their blog, this is probably legitimate. Now looking back here, of course, this starts off and this looks like it might be the gold color or the standard color. It shows up as bronze, okay, and then there's silver, platinum, obsidian, and I'm sure that these are all going to be unlockable in the current or the new season that is going to be coming. This falls under the tab as Spartan skins, and you have the ability to turn this stuff on and off. This was something that was shown in the last PC flight with Halo 3. So that is going to be something that I most certainly look forward to. And as you could tell, at least for Halo Combat Evolved, which is what they're showing off here in this short little clip, it looks like there is a lot to earn. Now, I'm wondering, and this is not a slight against 343, but they always have that reputation of almost doing something great, but still kind of screwing it up in the end. So I'm wondering how this is going to affect the current version of the MCC, if this is even going to come to Xbox One at all. I know they've talked about previously in the past importing PC features like field of view sliders, being able to change the weapon view models, and now this is going to be coming. It's certainly interesting, but I don't really know if they're going to be able to pull it off. But yeah, they're showing only Combat Evolved here, so I don't know if this is going to be applicable to Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo 4, ODST. We're going to find out, obviously. Now moving over to the weapon skins here, this is something that of course is in Halo 4 and Halo 5 with the unlockable weapon customization. And this is all honestly very unexpected. Unfortunately, though, I don't really know how well this is going to go over because you do have the ability to turn this stuff on and off in the menu. And I'm wondering just how much this is actually going to break the character model that is shown in game, or when you're playing, you know, like what your look is going to actually look like. Is this just something that is going to reflect to you, or is this something that other people are going to be able to see with like, oh man, they've got like that hot pink visor color, like how did they get that? What unlock did they spend? How much do the unlocks cost? I'm assuming that they're going to increase the price of the customization items. I really don't see them only having everything cost one seasonal currency, especially when with a lot of the new challenges that are coming up in the challenge system, you're going to be earning 4 or 5, sometimes I think I saw in one tab up to 7 seasonal currency points all at once. So I would not be surprised to see stuff like this cost 2 seasonal currencies. or 3 or 4 or 5, or the really cool stuff maybe costing 10, where you have to work for the entire season or the entire week saving up your points in order to purchase something like this. And of course, this is all showing off multiplayer stuff, but I'm wondering, and this would be something that I would find interesting and certainly be surprised with, is this going to be something that you can apply to the single player with these games? Because while they're only showing Combat Evolved, you naturally assume that this type of stuff is going to show up for other games. But then again, maybe it's only for this game here, Combat Evolved, because they have all this type of stuff already in Halo 4. So I don't know. It's going to be interesting. We're going to get more information here pretty soon. I know that they have said that they want each season to reflect on each individual title. We've had Halo Reach for a very long time now. Of course, Halo Combat Evolved was already released, but we didn't get a new season with that, and Halo 2 was released, and we did not get a new season for that. Halo 3 is going to be coming out, and at this point, they are, in fact, quote-unquote, 2 seasons behind. So this might only just be for Combat Evolved, and then we might get different things for Halo 3 with the Spartan skins and the weapon skins and the vehicle skins. And then, of course, maybe with Halo 3. I'm very interested to know, when it comes to Halo 3, are they going to actually have the customization unlocked from the beginning? Or is it something that we're going to have to work towards, much like you did with the original release of Halo 3? But as always, don't forget, in order to be part of the conversation and have your voice heard, hit that subscribe button and leave me a comment in the section down below. If you're new around here, check out some of my previous videos. I upload content weekly. Don't forget to check out the links in the description. I've got my social media, and support for the channel is there as well if that's something that you're into. But until next time, everyone, thank you all for joining me here today, and I'll see all of you in the next video.